Hey everyone, Jonas here. We're back in another Transformers review. This time look at Transformers War for Cybertron's Kingdom Deluxe Class Warpath. Now this is Series 1 from Hasbro 2021. So he lied. Now let's look at this figure. Now Warpath was introduced from Generation 2 of the I'm sorry, not Generation 2, Generation 1 for Season 2. He is a character who is the most pop fan favorite. He was a tank in lights of fire blast, and the scream yell catchphrase kaboom, bam, boom. And yeah, one of them was probably my favorite ones. But at the end of season 3, he actually, surprisingly, Warpath is still alive, but he did appear from season 3 in the small appears, and that's about it. He actually completely dropped, disappeared for one. So here is Warpath in his tank mode. It does looks very similar to World War II. Looks like a military futuristic tank that was probably doesn't look 100% show accurate. It does little wheels. And you look down the bottom, his little robot jumps. It does a little cannon does up and down. The case. Size comparison here's next to Jazz. He is a really tall one, was pretty similar as a smaller size. Nice. Now, I really like his detail. It has a little Autobots logo. Now, transform to Warpath is pretty simple. This is going to be difficult. First to do, let's unpeg. Take this shield off. Actually, see this. Now this one has a little. So unpeg his arms. We'll get to that son. Now you can see. Unpeg here. Rotate around. Rotating his feet. Now did exactly the same. Now first thing let's unpeg. Rotate, did exactly the same. Now rotate feet around. Now next to do, let's start rotate. Also first to do, let's on the back here is a little. It's kind of a little hard to see. But first to do, let's open his little cockpit. Now it does get rotate around. There's a head. Then close and rotate. Snap the piece. And last announcements. Let's go close. And all you want to keep is a cannon nose, just like you did G1 shows. Or you want to do it, just push it in there, and that was it. So that is it. That is the Warpath in his robot mode. Not hard, but kind of a little different. Now this figure is since he's 4.5 inches tall. Now here's the size comparison. Here's the deluxe class size swag. Now he's a pretty shorter than the others. So, and here is next to Optimus Prime. Here's next to Optimus Prime. This looks pretty different in size. Pretty smaller than next to Optimus. the head sculpt for Warpath looks pretty good. It looks just like he did it. It looks just like he did the animated series from G1 counterpart. Love this head sculpt. But one thing is really missing. His eyes are kind of looks like a black. Looks like I think his eyes are black. It's supposed to be a white or it's supposed to be blue. When the bright's on, it's kind of hard to see. It's just completely black. That was kind of disappointment. It was pretty disappointment. That was supposed to be blue eyes. Looks like a soulless eyes. Kind of creepy. So anyway, that the rest of the body looks pretty nice in detail. I really like he has the detail in the back. There's nothing back. Nice little detail. The cool thing was the one that's that. It's just a little detail. Just a red, orange legs. Just like he did looks in the cartoon counterpart. I like his the trim looks detailed. Just a little plastic, not rubbers. Nice little back. So the rest did a good job. Was pretty good and accurate. Now for weapons and surgery, he only one surgery. He comes with a looks like some kind of battle shields. This is kind of reminds me very similar. This is reminds me of Zako 2 shields. Those mobile suit had a Cyclops and has those weird looking Cyclops had an army building has a shields, goes the wrist and the shoulders. Till looks like this. Yeah, that looks kind of similar. Reminds me of Char Zako from Mobile Suit Gundam franchise. That's kind of cool as the shoulder goes peg on his wrist. Or you want to do anything goes peg on his wrist. And here, I'm sorry, the shoulder, not a wrist. Goes peg in here. You here have, looks like he's holding the shields. He's ready to try to protect his bulletproofs. Articulation for Warpath, he does get head can rotate 360 degrees. He does get up and down that much. His arm goes up and down, goes in and out that much. He has a little, no thigh swivel was for some reason. He has a thigh swivel. It does get bent in the elbow. It does get wrist can rotate a little tight. Now, it does get swivel waist movement. Swivel waist rotate. A little tight because it's hindered by his back of this one. And he does get his leg, his horse, and back goes in and out that much. He has a thigh swivel, then in the knee. It does get side to side because it's transformation. So that's about integrations. So overall, this looks pretty cool. I really like that. Definitely not bad one. I think I really like this a lot. And I really like his detail, something like this. I kind of really wish his eyes should be blue, not black. So I guess they got the wrong colors. I like his face. It's got white inside visor. I think overall this is definitely a must-have for die-hard Transformer fans. For a die-hard G1 fan, I think this definitely must-have ones. This thing will be available apparently somewhere online stores. I already got this one from back. I got this one Christmas that was back at 2021. So in that case, so happy hunting this person and check them out. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching and goodbye.